Have you ever thought that you're a little different to everybody else? Like, instead of fitting into a limited box society has created for you, you've decided to think for yourself and create your own path? If you find yourself steering clear of the crowd and travelling your own path in life, you might have an alpha and badass personality. Here are 17 signs you have a strong personality that most people can't handle. Number 1, you don't seek attention. If you want to drive people crazy, ignore their desperate pleas for attention. Human beings thrive on attention, so much so that any attention, good or bad, will sometimes do. But if you are someone who has a strong personality, you don't spend your time seeking approval from others. You are too busy living your life in your own vision, and that is enough for you. Number 2, you have no desire to be a people pleaser. As a person with a strong personality, you know how to say no to people, and while they might not like it, you do it because you can. Most people suffer through overworked schedules and get hung up on helping others before themselves, and that leads to a great deal of unhappiness and excessive responsibility. You know better, and that makes people dislike you a little. They wish they could be like you. Number 3, you don't accept people's excuses. Because you are frank and upfront about your wants and needs, and because you know how to prioritize your time, you expect the same level of respect from others. So when someone shows up late, you don't accept their excuse. If you were able to get to the dinner party on time, why couldn't they? Number 4, small talk bores you. Because you are a strong-willed person and you know what you want in life, small talk makes you want to jump off a bridge. Talking to people for the sake of talking is a waste of time. It's also a waste of other people's time, but they don't realise it. You've walked away from more than one boring conversation, and it makes people pretty uncomfortable to see you take such action. Number 5, you call people on their ignorance. There's no excuse for ignorance or insensitivity these days, unless you're an actual asshole, and you know that people know better, so you don't let them get away with their off-snide remarks or ignorant comments. It doesn't win you any Friend of the Month awards, but you are too true to yourself and doing humanity a favour. Number 6, you are true to your values and morals. Above all else, if you can't live with yourself because of something you've done, then you recognise that you need to change your ways. Sometimes these changes result in complete shifts in your personality or beliefs, but your values and morals are important to you, and you keep tabs on them to ensure that you are doing right by you and those around you. Number 7, you admit when you're wrong. People with strong personalities often get a bad reputation for not backing down from a fight, but the truth is that strong personality types are more likely to accept defeat and look for ways to learn from the situation. You've probably eaten your words more than once, but your strong personality allows you to bounce back and admit you were wrong. Weaker people need to stand tall and uphold their beliefs because it's all they've got. Number 8, you like your strong attitude. While you are comfortable with many aspects of yourself, the thing you love the most about yourself is your strong personality. It is the thing that gets you up and out of bed in the morning, and it helps you navigate the tricky life. While others might find it hard to handle, you've got it under control, and you know how to use your strong personality to make your life amazing. Number 9, your reputation precedes you. Your reputation walks into a room before you do, and it's with good reason. You are well known for being someone who is outspoken, but you don't just talk the talk, you walk the walk, and everyone knows it, whether they know you well or not. Number 10, you make decisions quickly. Your confidence in yourself exudes when you have to make a decision. In fact, you don't get anxious about making decisions the way others do. You see decision-making as an opportunity to learn, not fail. Number 11, you can reason without being emotional. One of the major pitfalls that people have is that they let their emotions run their lives, not you. No, sir. You are taking names all the way through your brain and not letting your emotions get the best of you and throw you off course. Number 12, your values and morals guide everything you do. Even though you are pretty liberal in the way you do things, you are not just making decisions willy-nilly over here. Everything you do is grounded in your beliefs and your foundations for life. You have confidence in yourself because you know where you come from. Number 13, you are not a people pleaser. Despite how hard some people might try to get you to bend to their will, you are not having any of it. You don't get any satisfaction out of giving others what they want, and you won't say yes to just get someone to stop asking. Number 14, you see life the way you want to live. You are not just ashamed of your dreams. While others are hiding behind crappy jobs and pretending that someday they'll go all in on themselves, you are out there doing your thing with pride and confidence. Number 15, you've got big goals. Your goals are what some people like to call crazy, and that's great. But you know better than to let what other people think of you slow you down. You are going after those dreams with eyes wide open. Number 16, you pick yourself up when you fail. Even when the best of us fail sometimes, and when you do, you don't let it bother you. Instead of letting things get you down, you get right back up and keep on trucking. Others would say you stay down for a while, but that's not how you roll. Number 17, you don't wallow in self-pity. Self-pity is not even in your vocabulary. You know that feeling sorry for yourself is not getting you anywhere, and you don't let those around you feel sorry for themselves either. It's a great trait to have, but some people would rather have a pity party on repeat. If you find that people around you are always trying to hold you back, have passive-aggressive things to say about your life, and often tell you to slow down, you can rest assured that you are too much for these people. But don't change a thing. Don't you dare.